Hello students, today we will discuss about the some problems which are based upon the cross product and the dot product, and these questions are very important. So let's start. Here we have to prove that A vector and the B vector are perpendicular to each other. Students, there are two type of question. In one question, you have to show that the two vectors are perpendicular, and in the next question, you have to show that the two vectors are parallel to each other. In the order to show that two vectors are perpendicular, you have to find the dot product of these two vectors and answer should be 0. If answer comes 0, then it means these are perpendicular vector. And if the cross product of the two vector is 0, that is, it means that the two vectors are parallel to each other. First of all, you have to show here two vectors are perpendicular to each other. Means you have to find the dot product of the two vectors, right? So A dot B. Here A dot B. In the dot product, we have to multiply I component with the I, J component with the J unit vector, and the K component with the K unit vector. In this case, K component is 0. Now, 1 into 2 I dot I plus 2 into minus 1 J dot J plus 3 into 0 K dot K. I dot I unit vector is 1, J dot J unit vector is also 1, K dot K unit vector is also 1. So we get here 2 into 1 plus minus 2 into 1 plus 0. We get 2 minus 2 equal to 0. That is A dot B is 0, and hence these two vectors are perpendicular to each other. For what value of M is the vector A perpendicular to the vector B? Now it is given that A vector is perpendicular to B, and you have to find the value of M. We know that the dot product of the two vector is 0, then these are perpendicular. So A dot B equal to 0. Multiply the A component with the B, I component with the I, J component with the J, and K component with the K. We get 2 into 3 I dot I minus 3 into M J dot J minus 6 into 6 K dot K. So we get 6 minus 3M minus 36 is equal to minus 3M minus 30, which is equal to 0. Means M minus 3M minus 30 equal to 0 means M is equal to minus 10. Next question. Under a force 10 I unit vector minus 3J unit vector plus 6K unit vector, Newton, a body of mass 5 kg, force is given, mass is given, displaced from the position 6I plus 5J minus 3K to the position 10I minus 2J plus 7K. Calculate the work done. We know that work done is force into displacement. Here two positions are given, so we have to find the displacement by subtracting the second position by the first position. So first of all, we have to calculate the displacement. Displacement is delta x, which is x2 minus x1. So subtract these two. The component of I is subtracted from the I component, J is subtracted from the J component, and K is subtracted from the K component. 10 minus 6 I unit vector minus 2 minus 5 J unit vector plus 7 minus 3 K 7 minus 2 टाइम है तो प्लस बन जाएगा 7 plus 3 K unit vector. We get delta x 4I minus 7J plus 10K unit vector. Now force is given and displacement we have find the dot product of these two vectors. In case of the dot product, I component is multiplied with the I component, J is multiplied with the J component, and K is multiplied with the K component, and putting the plus sign between all these, 10 into 4 plus minus 3 into minus 7 plus 6 into 10, we get 121 joule. Next question we have, find the angle between the vector A and the vector B. In the order to find the angle, we have a property A dot B is equal to magnitude of A, magnitude of B into cos of theta. In the order to find the theta, you have to find firstly A dot B and you have to find the magnitude of A and the magnitude of B. First of all, we find the magnitude of A and the magnitude of B. Magnitude can be found by squaring all the components and take them under the root. So we get 1 square plus 2 square plus minus 1 square, and magnitude of B is minus 1 square plus 1 square plus minus 2 square under the root. Now find the A dot B. In A dot B, I component is multiplied with the I, J component is multiplied with the second J component, and K component is multiplied with the second K component. On multiplying, we get 3. So cos theta is equal to 3 upon under root 6 into under root 6, that is 1 by 2. Cos theta is equal to 1 by 2 means theta is equal to cos inverse 1 by 2. Cos 1 by 2 कब होता है हमारे पास? 60 degree पे. So 60 degree will be the answer. Next question, if the magnitude of the two vectors are 2 and the 3 and the magnitude of their scalar product is 3 under 2. Now you have given the magnitude of the vectors and magnitude of the scalar product. What should be the angle? In the order to find the angle, we know that cos theta is equal to A dot B upon magnitude of A, magnitude of B. A dot B is given 3 under root 2. Magnitude of A is given 2 and magnitude of the B is given 3. We find 3 under 2 by 6. On solving this, we get theta is equal to cos inverse of 1 by 2. Cos inverse 1 by cos की वैल्यू 1 by 2 कब होती है? At 45 डिग्री. ये आपको पता होना चाहिए, right? Our next question is to prove that two vectors are parallel. In case of parallel, we have to find the cross product, and the cross product is 0, then the two vectors are parallel. Find, first of all, in the order to find the cross product, first of all write I, J, K unit vector. First vector, that is 4, 3, 2, and the component of second vector, that is 12, 9 and 3. Now in cross multiply, hide the column which contain the I and hide the row which contain the I. ठीक है? तो I hide this and hide this. We have only 3 into 3, 1 into 9. So it becomes 9 minus 9 I unit vector. Second, we have to place minus sign with the J, and then multiply it, hide the row containing the J and the column which contain the J. We have 4 into 3, that is the 12 minus 12. 12 minus 12. Here we take minus sign. Plus K. Hide the row and the column which contain the K. Hide this and this. We have 4, 9. 4 into 9, 12 into 3. We get 36 minus 36. The answer will be 0. On solving, we get answer will be 0. It means two vectors are parallel to each other. In next question, we have find the unit vector perpendicular to the vector A and B. First of all, we have to find a vector which is perpendicular to A and the B. A vector which is perpendicular to the A and B can be calculated by finding the cross product of these two vectors. And let this vector will be a C. In the order to find the unit vector, we have to divide a vector by its magnitude, right? First of all, we have to find a vector which is perpendicular to these two, which is a C vector, can be found by the cross product of these two vectors. So cross product of these two vector will give a new vector which is perpendicular to these two. We get I cross j, I, j, k. Write the component of A. Write the component of B. On solving, we get C is equal to minus I unit vector plus 2 square of the 2 plus square of the 2 under the root. Here beta, you can do this question also. Hide the I column and the I containing the row. I is minus plus 2, 3 into 1 minus 3. Next, we can do minus of j. Hide the row and the column which contain j. We have minus 8 plus 6. Right? Minus 8 plus 6, but here they take minus 6 plus 8 and compensate this plus sign. Right? Plus k unit vector is 4 minus 2. You have to look up, you have to pay attention here. This is very important beta. Either take the minus sign with the j or take the multiplication of minus 8 plus 6, or take the minus sign common. We get here plus and minus 6 plus 8. This is the one thing. But मैंने जो आपको बताया है वो माइनस लेके बताया है कि j के साथ माइनस लगता है तो वो माइनस 8 प्लस 6 हो जाएगा. आप प्लस के साथ भी कर सकते हो. बेटर ये रहेगा कि माइनस के साथ करें. राइट. नेक्स्ट, c, मैग्नीट्यूड ऑफ द c you have to find 1 plus square of 2 plus square of 2, we get under 9 which is equal to 3. Now magnitude of c vector is minus I unit vector plus 2j unit vector plus 2k unit vector, and magnitude of c is 3. You have to find a unit vector. Unit vector is a vector divided by its magnitude. So put the value of vector and its magnitude, we get a unit vector. Right? In the next question, find a vector whose magnitude is 7 and which is perpendicular to each of the vectors. Now magnitude is given 7. You have to find a vector which is perpendicular to these two. So we have to find the cross product. Find the cross product which is equal to 7 root 2. Right? Magnitude of the vector is given 7. Right? You have to find a unit vector whose magnitude is 7. So first of all, find a magnitude. A vector divided by its magnitude. Find a unit vector. A vector divided by its magnitude. A vector is, we have a vector minus 3i plus 8j plus 5k, and divide by its magnitude which is 7 under 2. Now you have to find a new vector whose magnitude is 7. So multiply this vector by the 7. We get 1 upon under 2 minus 3i unit vector plus 8j unit vector plus 5k unit vector. Next is very important. Calculate the area of the triangle. Area of the triangle can be, here magnitude of the A cross B will give the area of the parallelogram, and half of the area of parallelogram will give the area of triangle. So first of all, you have to find the A cross B and then find the magnitude of A cross B, and then take the half of this cross product, we get the area of the triangle. That's all. If you have any query, then you can call me on my WhatsApp number. Thank you.